What's good? Welcome to the Delz Show. I'm DJ Delz alongside Mr. Jones. We want to talk about this whole situation with Alpo, who was taken out on Halloween. What was the time? It was like late, right? 3:30 in the morning?
3:30 in the morning on Sunday morning, Saturday night.
Wow.
Yes.
Saturday night. So it was the night of Halloween, basically.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. 3:30 in the morning, and it was in Harlem. And he was traveling his own stomping grounds, man. It's blows my mind.
He was working with the authorities. That's public knowledge, right? That he was
Correct.
a snitch, right?
Yes, he was. He was absolutely working with the feds, with the authorities.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to use that word snitch, but did work with them, you know what I'm saying, and help them bring down, different people in that drug trafficking trade that he was a master in.
Yeah.
Whew,
but still making appearances in Harlem.
That's what blows my mind.
Got to be the most ridiculous thing ever to do.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just as famous as anybody, especially in New York City. When people see him, and when you see somebody of his stature, you talk, and word travels really fast, really fast. Man, that blows my mind.
Was he asking for this? Like, was this like a death wish? Because it's like, why would you think that this wasn't going to happen eventually?
Yeah. Why would you think it's okay to go back down? I mean, you have to, you know what you feel like? You feel that sense of invincibility or untouchable.
That's what it is, right?
Yep. Has to be. Why would you do that? Why would you go down, man? Go back to your old stomping grounds, even if it's just for a little while? It blows my mind. I would never do that. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't even go anywhere near the tri-state area. Closest place.
Give some details on this, if you would.
Please, gladly. What happened here? It looks like what happened exactly is that Mr. Martinez, Alpo, was actually shot and killed Saturday, October 31st at 3:30 in the morning in a 2017 Dodge Ram with Texas license plates on it, according to a New York Police Department source who confirmed the victim's identity. He was 55 years old, and he was an infamous drug dealer. He was hit with a barrage of bullets, 5 of which went in, and he was struck with 5 bullets and transferred to the Harlem hospital. He is pronounced DOA, dead on arrival, by medical officials. And that's pretty much all they have. They don't have anything else aside from the 3:30 in the morning. He was hit with a barrage on 147th Street near Frederick Douglass Boulevard in New York City. He was endangered. It says that his last known address was in Maine, and that a high-ranking police official source told that this news outlet that Alpo, Mr. Martinez, was in danger as soon as he returned to his old stomping ground. When you're in the witness protection program, it says here, because you testified against other people in that drug dealing trade, you'd make a lot of enemies who have a score to settle. When you return to that area, word travels mega fast, especially if you're putting yourself out there.
And he's been spotted throughout the years in Harlem. There's videos on YouTube. People were saying they seen him at a Jim Jones, some party or something. I don't know if that was true or not. Not before this happened, but a few weeks ago, I was seeing something on Twitter. I'm not saying it's real or false. I don't know. Leave it in the comments if you watch on the playback about that. But I was seeing that all over Twitter. There was like a video or something. I don't know if it's real or not, though.
Yeah, and then it does. Another part about this, it really is shows that it was a personal thing. When you shoot somebody 5 times,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's
you make sure they're cooked.
And look at how precise the holes are on a glass. To me, and I'm not with the whole conspiracy shit, but there may be a situation where this was all just setting up for him to leave, and maybe he is still alive, and that's why I put the title, "Is he still alive?"
that could absolutely be a big
We
possibility.
live in 2021. There is not one photo of that man on the ground. No body bag photos. Nothing. I've not seen nothing.
Well, now
no ambulance photos. Nothing.
You know, and
there's no photos, no video, nothing of just these photos of the truck.
That is insane, man. That is a lot to think about.
Video footage on Twitter. I mean, on YouTube. Doesn't look like, you know, no blood on the floor. You think getting shot that many times, you know?
Yeah, something. Something's gotta happen. I need something to show that. I mean,
look how. I mean, the interior looks kind of clean too. The shots look like straight out of a movie. How clean it is.
Yeah, they look straight, clean shots right through that. That window didn't even shatter.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little strange to me.
Bit, like real small pieces just went. Damn.
Do you see how close they are?
They're precise.
It's a little weird, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 ones that got them too, right there. Wow.
So, you know, that's the big question: was this their way of moving him somewhere safe?
That could actually be. That's a good thought, especially. But you know, after you spend 30 years in a federal correctional facility, you know, and then you get out, why would you? It's hard for me to believe that somebody, and the guy's a smart man. I want to give him a little. I want to say he's a smart man. I don't know him, but he's a smart man.
Yeah, you're not a smart man driving, being in New York.
Why would you do that?
You did. You gotta take that back because you sound fucking crazy right now.
Well, that's what's hard for me to. That's why I'm going back to your conspiracy.
You're not a smart man being in Harlem.
But that's why I'm going back to your like.
Why were you even saying that? I cut you off.
The reason I said he's a smart man, it goes back to what you're saying. Is this their way of getting him out? Because I would think he's smarter than that. Than to go back to that area.
Why is he driving in New York City
in a big
with
truck?
Texas license plates?
I get wanting to remain under the radar, but driving in a big truck, bright red, that's not remaining under the radar. Driving a Hyundai
pickup truck, mind you.
Yeah, nice
in New York with Texas license plates.
3:30 in the morning.
Weird, sketchy as hell.
Oh my gosh. And that's why I said the guy's got to be smarter than that, man. I mean, I guess not. It's hard to believe that, man. Golly. And then if you're saying you saw a couple of like things, maybe or heard, you know, see people post that he was at this or that. Why would you do that? That's like the ultimate no.
Someone just DM'd me, said that Jim Jones denied that it was him and proved that it wasn't him.
Okay.
It was someone that looked like him at the
then why you in the? But then you show up a couple weeks later in Harlem on the main street. Get the out of here! Hey, come on, man. This is. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like you said, the next week or two, maybe next month, you all of a sudden you start seeing pictures of the man in like somewhere.
I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to sound so effing grim, but we live in 2020 effing 1. There's no photos of him done. Then I don't believe this shit, and a lot of people ain't gonna either. I think. Or I sound crazy right now. You see what XXX Attention, whatever you say his name, I always butcher his shit. They damn well had video of the poor guy, you know, hanging like it was horrible. But you telling me in New York City, there's no video, no nothing.
No, there's not even a chip up there. It don't look like there's any like
nothing, B.
I don't see any kind of like, like blood or anything there, G.
How does the car get that beat up if he got hit 5 times from him driving trying to escape it? But 5 times? Bong, 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 bong. You could tell that's all instantly because he's in the car. So he had to be at a stop. You know what I'm saying? You hit 5 times and you still able to drive down the road?
Yeah, that wasn't no little one either, man. That wasn't no little like
Yeah,
that wasn't a little piece. That had to be a high velocity round.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Not let anything shatter like that. There had to be some high velocity shit.
I'm just saying. I just don't know, man. I don't know, Captain. You know.
And it looks like, and I'm no CSI guy at all.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation here.
It looks like he crashed into a couple park joints, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this don't add up, man. This don't add up.
Usually it don't, right?
This don't add up, man. This don't add up. This is just breaking news. This don't add up, in my opinion, man. I mean,
it seems strange to me. It just seems strange to me, man.
That's odd. I like to say that the guy has to have some sort of smarts. Has to do what he did.
No, you are not smart. If you did what you did, you know, if you spilling the beans
and then you come back.
That's facts, right? He spilled the beans. That's 100% facts, or
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's out here spilling the beans. How the hell is he going to be going back to Harlem?
It's like, say for instance, you took a candy bar from 7-Eleven, and then the next day you go back in that 7-Eleven. You don't do that, man.
I have the article in the description box, by the way. This is the New York Post, so check that out. Credit, gotta give the credit.
Oh yeah,
at the bottom of the description, so you can find it very easily.
Delz, it's insane, bro. I can't believe.
Now, I've been wanting to talk about this. I wanted to speak about it earlier. We did a quick stream, and then I was like, "Nah, this needs to be its own."
Okay. So at 3:30, it was at 3:20 a.m. by an assailant in a moving vehicle. A Harlem native was shot 5 times, and I've actually gone to Revolt TV News. One bullet hit the left side of his chest. 1 grazed his chin, and 3 bullets went into his left arm.
Wow.
And it had Texas paper plates, which is a 30-day tag, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And it was believed that he drove a few blocks before crashing into the back of another vehicle. And that's exactly what it says on revolt.tv/news is where I'm reading that at. It gives his birth name and everything. And it says whether or not.
What's his birth name one more time?
His birth name, Abraham Rodriguez, is the legal name he was given. Abraham Rodriguez is the real name. Alberto Alpo Martinez. That's his legal name. Is that Abraham Rodriguez? And it says it remains unclear whether Martinez was still in the program, the witness protection program, at the time of the shooting. So if you think maybe he got that program that time, and again, I'm just shooting from the hip here, but you think maybe that program like expired, he decided to come back to like hang out. Man,
I think his whole attitude was kind of like, F it, I could do whatever the hell I want. I'm me, you know? Like there's video of him showing the whole story behind what happened with him and Rich Porter.
Yeah, and then he
literally went to like where it happened and talked about the whole shit, and it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Look it up.
That's insane. I have to, and you know, he's also, you know, that you know, he was when he agreed to testify against his former associates, especially Wayne Silk Perry, which Silk was his main like enforcer, was his right hand man. That was the guy who did all the enforcement and stuff. And then you go in. I didn't know that. I didn't know that witness protection. Really? Wow.
That's another thing. There's a precinct. I don't even think it's 2 blocks away. I think it's even closer than that.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This could have been their way of transporting him out of here. You know what I'm saying?
At 55? I mean, I guess people hold grudges, man. I don't care.
He's on the witness protection, but he was out there. Maybe he realized, okay, now everyone knows I'm still alive. We gotta You were saying they were saying his life was being threatened, was endangered, right? You were saying something in the article, so maybe they had to do this to make it look like he was taken out. And listen, this is just vibe. This is not factual. I want to make this clear. We're not saying that's what happened. We're just saying what possibilities could be. You know, like it's a question mark. You know what I'm saying? We're no way saying this is true, that he is not alive. You know what I'm saying at all. We're just saying, like, we've seen stuff like this or heard of stuff like this, at least. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. This is like stuff straight out of the movies right here.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know, Delz, you're touching on something I think could be happening. I mean, if that's the case, and he was in up to his elbows or neck deep in some shit again, then maybe this is their way of covering that up, like you said, brother. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Sean makes a great point. You know, and he co-signed, it looks like what I said with the high velocity round. For that to happen, that has to be a high velocity round. That can't be some little walk up or the whole window would go. That has to be something from a distance, I think, brother. High velocity.
Yeah. Yeah, because you see how close. You know, look how close.
Yeah.
The closest to the rear view mirror. Look how close those two are.
That's a rooftop.
One above the other. They're so close.
That's somebody with the scope. Chilling. I would think, but wow. You know, and that, you know.
Well, for someone to be with a scope chilling, that's like orchestrated, like. And this guy seems to be a man of mystery. He's not just hanging out on the block.
Yeah.
I think he just does his little dip arounds and comes through the Harlem driving around in his motorcycle or whatever the case is that we've seen in the past, like social media and shit like that. You know what I mean?
God, just see. You know, from what I've read and everything I've seen and everything I've ever heard, I would think the guy is smarter than what we're seeing right here. It's hard to believe, man. It really is.
Maybe
I mean, I'm not saying
some, yo, I'm untouchable. You know who
that arrogant shit, right? That feeling of invincibility. You know.
I mean, people hate him.
I know, absolutely.
The streets hate him. You know, people are celebrating this guy being taken out.
Wow.
Like legit. You see it all over social media. People like acting like they the ones that did it. You know, they so happy about this. Me, I could give a shit about anything of this. I'm a pedestrian. What do you call? I'm a civilian. I'm not in the street. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I know a lot of street dudes, but I'm a effing civilian when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
no, man, we watched enough movies, Delzy. We watched enough movies. You don't come back to
you don't go back, dude. If you are telling, you don't go back to where you were telling.
I ain't going nowhere near New York, Washington D.C.
Nah, man, I ain't even going to Jersey, bro. I ain't going to Connecticut,
nowhere,
California, or somewhere, or no. You won't see me in Cali because it's hot out there too, man. You won't see. You see me freaking. New Hampshire or some shit. You'll see me down the block from where Kanye lives. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the hell he lives with the damn farms and shit. You know what I mean?
You'll see me down in New Mexico with Henry Hill from Goodfellas. I ordered some marinara sauce and he gave me ketchup.
You'll be where what's his name? Heisenberg was and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A little house.
You'll never find me.
This dude lamping in the freaking Ram truck, chilling.
That's gotta be so damn like you drive it down a main street. It looks like in Harlem, and not for nothing, but I don't know how many folks own 2017 a high rise Ram Dodge truck in New York City. That's Captain Obvious. You know what I'm saying?
With out-of-state plates, man.
Oh my god!
Out-of-state plates, bro.
I know. I want to say this guy's got to be smarter than that.
No, dude. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. This shit is not adding up. This is like 3 + 3 = 21. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't add up, B.
Dog spells cat. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, this shit don't make no sense to me
at all, man. Why did I know?
Does anyone think that this man is still alive? I want to know this. Chat. Anyone watching live? Does anyone think he's still alive?
Yeah, man.
Jones, do you think he's still alive? Or you don't know? You can say you don't know. It's not a yes/no answer question.
I can't call it.
I can't either. I can't call it either. I just wanted to entertain the fucking.
What you're pointing out? What you're pointing out? I look at this picture. Give me something. Give me some sort of drizzle, some sort of droppings. You know what I'm saying?
It just looks too clean. Everything.
Yeah. I don't want to knock New York City, but this looks too clean for like New York City not to have some sort of photo or anything.
There's no photos. I was searching for purposes of this show.
It's New York City.
There's no photos at all.
Not even
there's just particular photos that are really well done photos.
Not even like a sheet or like
nothing. Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
In today's day and age, that's hard to believe. Everybody's got a camera.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You take a poop, there's a photo. You know what I'm saying? You drop a shit, you take a leak, there's a photo with somewhere.
You litter out your moving
car. You litter, you walk out the door, there's photos.
That's what I'm saying. They got photos on the streets in New York City on the street signs.
So you can't walk a block without a camera catching you.
So come on.
But it's still early in the game. Halloween. It's been over 48 hours though, B, because it happened Friday. It happened Saturday night.
He could have burnt somebody. Delz, we watch these movies, we watch these true stories, these background shits, biographies. Could have been somebody in the and I don't know. I'm just speaking from what I think. You know, I've seen those movies. He could have pissed somebody off higher up in the police rankings that never forgot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy.
You know what you guys think if you're watching live on the playback, especially. I want to know what you guys think.
Yes.
What happened? And who would have done this? He's been free for a little bit, man. And no one has ever attempted, from my understanding, his head on a platter. And I'm not promoting that in any way. But what I'm saying is, there's video of him just chilling. So it's like... what was this? Who do you think did this? You know, let us know in the chat. We have no effing clue. You know, because shit, that was a long time ago when all that went down, right? Man, he was locked up for what, 20 years, and then he got released. I think it was 20.
Insane, bro. So now there's another article in the New York Post. Okay. That was posted at 6:30 p.m.
Today. Oh, we need that info.
It says right here, the details of the Alpo Martinez frantic final moments are coming into focus as the investigation continues. And it says that he was shot 5 times and killed early Sunday morning. Alpo was throwing baggies of drugs out of his truck's window as he tried to drive away from the scene, a police source said Monday. About a dozen of the baggies were found, and I'm reading this straight off the New York Post.
New York Post? Okay.
Yes, sir. About a dozen of the baggies were found on the street, spaced a few feet apart near West 147th and Frederick and FDR Boulevard after Martinez was shot in his 2017 Ram truck. The source said it looks like he was throwing them out of the window because he knew police would be arriving. And it says again, protection video of the crime. A video of the crime scene watched by a reporter depicts baggies that contain a brown substance.
Private chat me that. We're allowed to use that in fair use with the press. Copy paste, send in the private chat.
Already doing it right now, my brother.
Please.
Yes, sir. Right now, it doesn't show.
Video. We can do that.
It doesn't have the video on here yet.
Oh, there's no video on there.
No, it's just saying that they have a video, or I'd gladly give you that.
Oh, okay.
But I did put the article that I'm reading straight from in there.
Okay.
It says a video of the crime scene watched by a reporter depicts baggies that contain a brown substance strewn on the it's strewn. STRE as an Edward, W as a window, N as a Nancy on the street. The drug appeared to be everybody's. It appeared to be H. The source said.
Wow.
He was rushed to the Harlem hospital following the shooting, but could not be saved. DOA. It is unclear if Martinez has been released from the protection program, but photos show the bullet hole struck in the driver's side window, and that's the latest and greatest. But it does give better pictures, does it? When you click on that, of the truck, of it being loaded, and the window being semi-smashed, and the holes in there.
Okay, I'm about to check all this out right now.
Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. And big ups to Sean. I see you in the chat. Thanks for I saw him post that. He said, check this one out. And I went right to that. That was just posted at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Please feel free to send donos. It lets us know you like this kind of content. This is during the daytime. They have a photo of the truck, but it's the truck is so clean too.
And it seems like they're loading that up. It was 3:30 in the morning by the time they wrapped it up, and investigation was probably bright light out. You know what I'm saying? Man, so anytime I watch movies, and you can't believe it, movies, but you see a lot.
Yeah, it's a movie, but for people that are like, "What, this guy's talking movies?"
Yeah, but when you watch the news or anything else, you see that there's cameras on corners in Chinatown in New York, in every city,
everywhere.
So why don't they have this shit? This has got to be coming soon. It just happened. I would think in the next week they have something. Got to. That truck looks way too clean for something like that to happen, man.
Yes,
brother, it had to be professional. Had to be. If everything's going the way it's depicted, that had to be. There's no way. No way.
It's so clean. Clean as a whistle, bro.
It's clean as a whistle. And I don't mean to laugh, but shit.
Dude, come on, babe. Look at that shit. See, now they broke it a little more. The holes up. You see that?
Yeah, but why did that window?
It is pretty low end on the window, if you see.
Yeah, but
this angle you can see those first two two shots. There was 5 in that one photo we looked at, but on this one now it's kind of chipped through into Yeah,
it could have
connected the dots, and now it's just one long.
Wow, that is insane, and it's just insane. What's mind-boggling to me, and I'm sure it's mind-boggling. Why would you go back, man? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know why he went back. Why? But that's where I feel like he just felt untouchable. The dude just felt straight up untouchable.
Now, paper plates. Well, it had to be the sense of invincibility, untouchableness, something like that. Rooftop. That's what I'm saying, Sean. Because that velocity, I know you know. I know. You got anybody that plays like that. Them video games, them first persons. Them velocity rounds. They go in like that. They don't shatter as much. They're precise. That's what I'm thinking. And then the paper tags. I know that seems super suspicious, but during this last couple years that we've all had to endure during this pandemic,
COVID and everything,
they don't give out. They're not. A lot of the BMVs are making you go online and printing out 30-day tags off your printer. So that's not as suspicious as it looks, because that's all across the country right now. So,
but the thing that's mind-boggling to me is it was in his plates are in Texas. Why the plates Texas plates?
Well, the only thing I can think of, and I'm interested to hear, maybe that's where he was at. Maybe that's where he was being held at in his witness protection.
See how the window? Look at this is the next day how the window looks, but that's not how the window originally looked. You did?
No, that's from bouncing around the car.
That's from them messing with it, inspecting it, and all of that. Because that's what the window looked like right there.
Those are precise as crap, man. Wow. I can't believe it. This dude was one of the most famous of all time. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, but
The thing is that what happened, it seemed like he got away with it, like with the snitching thing. Like when he got released, no one did nothing to him.
Oh.
No one tried to take him out, I don't think. And now all of a sudden in 2021, he gets taken out.
Yeah, that's super. This many years after, I mean, he got released. I thought in like 20. I think he's been released about like 5 or 10 years. I thought, because I know he spent 30 years.
Was it 30?
Okay. Yeah. I know. I got that here in the post. Yes, he did spend 30.
Okay.
And it was it says that he was released. It shows here in 2015, but that his last known residency to anybody that they had on paper was in Maine, not Texas, Maine. So, man, this is something is super odd.
They may have took him to the vacuum cleaner store after this.
Yeah, they might have taken him to the vacuum cleaner.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What am I talking about?
The vacuum cleaner store from what movie? The vacuum
Breaking
cleaner
Bad.
Store? That's what I was about to say. One Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the deli is in Sopranos.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Breaking Bad.
Yeah, maybe they took him there. Maybe he's he's somewhere in Arkansas or something with Allie or something. He's living down the block from Jordan or something.
Yeah, out there, that wild ass address Jordan's got.
Somewhere where he may be over by who knows where he's staying, if he's alive. But that's the whole thing. I'm just curious to see, does anyone think that this guy could possibly still be alive? And this was their way of transitioning him to witness protection. People change. Maybe he's like, you know what? I don't feel safe no more. I need to get out. I feel like my life's in danger. Maybe the vets are like, listen, you got a hit on you. They're gonna take you out soon. Like we see. Like I know we always say, like we see in the movies.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit happens. Like maybe they're like, oh, we gotta take you out. So this is the way we're gonna do it.
Why would you?
We're gonna stage this whole shit.
The place that you ran.
Allegedly, this is not factual. This is us just having fun with
Agreed.
We're just having a conversation.
Why would you come back to your old stomping ground?
His whole story is on some movie shit. They literally made a movie about his
They did.
Paid in full. So
oh shit. Why would you do that? Why would you come back to your own stomping grounds where you basically burnt every bridge you had?
Yeah. He was singing all types. So he sang albums worth of shit.
Album shit. Whole discography worth of shit.
Yeah, to get out of what he was in there with.
How many lives you ruin when you do that? When you tell fairy tales? I mean, I'm telling you, man. People don't quit on that, man.
It's just that he's been out for a while.
And then you return to your own stomping grounds, and whether or not you're hanging out with relevant artists today or not, but normally when there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
The word gets out, man. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I'm super interested to see more details that come out through with this, and there's gotta be some sort of footage.
There has to be. There's cameras everywhere.
I mean, if they have pictures of supposedly have photos or surveillance of him dumping out before he, you know what I'm saying? Then whoa, this could be part 2, paid in full part 2. Man,
it's unbelievable, man.
Holy cow, man. How come I didn't see this today? What the crap?
I'm shocked.
Me too.
Because I found out about it yesterday.
Damn.
But I was just busy with, family yesterday. Because I got the kids. I was busy with the family with Halloween.
That is really shocking to me, man. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's not shocking, it's shocking how it all happened.
It's shocking that it took this long for it to happen.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Boy. If it did, I mean, it did happen. That's what the report's saying. It did happen. I can't say that it didn't happen. It did happen.
You make such good points, though, bro. With the original pictures, there's no D. It doesn't look like there's any kind of.
This is New York City. This isn't like someone that's snitching that lives in, you know, a smaller area. This is New York City. You've got one of the biggest known dudes, you know, singing, and then he's just walking around, and no one's putting hands on him or doing anything, you know. And then all of a sudden it happens years later, and you're like, wow, you know,
people's kids, people's grandkids. I mean, some of the people that he, you know, sung songs about, their kids are 28, 25. You know what I'm saying? 30. They ain't forgetting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, yo. We're not saying it was them. We're just saying in general, you know.
The people that the lives that were ruined because of this whole mess.
Let's make it clear. Lives were ruined by what they did in general.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely correct. That's crazy to think that man. I'm a loss of words, brother. And I'm not lost of words very much.
It's just such an interesting story to me because of the whole situation of. There's so many factors about like this whole thing with the window looks funny to me.
They didn't hit the front windshield, nothing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like this seems so orchestrated.
That's precision.
Or it could have just been, you know, they were maneuvering a situation with him to get him, you know, with the witness protection. Could have been that. What do you guys think? There's a bunch of you watching live. What do you think happened? Do you think Alpo is alive? The legendary Alpo. Is he alive or is he done with?
Wow.
Sean says a professional hit. Hit the thumbs up button. Talking about hits. Hit the thumbs up. Share the video, please. Subscribe. You want to send donos? Look over there. You got the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chats. Follow the social medias. Follow Jones at infamous Mr. Jones. He says, why wasn't it bulletproof? I mean, you would think someone of his stature and what has gone on with his life. I'm driving around. Well, I would never do what he did, first of all. If you're going to play in the kitchen, you're going to get burnt. You're risking getting burnt. You get burnt.
Oh, yeah.
That's no one's fault but yourself. It's not time to start trying to burn other people. You feel me?
Wow,
I'm not with all that snitching shit.
No,
you're a pedestrian out there. You're just a regular citizen, and someone does something horrible to you. That's different. But if you're playing these street games,
there's rules.
Then this is a different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he knew better. He knew better. If this is actually true, and indeed, you know what happened to him, because you know it's hard, but
that's a good lesson, man. You see these guys like these Tekashi 6ix9ines and stuff. You see how long it took, but it eventually happened.
You just hit the nail on the head, bro. This
guy around right now, you ain't gonna have those big bodyguards with you all the time, you know.
Nope. 20 years. I mean, I'm sure if you could rewind and ask Mr. Martinez before he got in this truck, think it was gonna happen, he'd say, "Oh, nah, good, G, good to go." You know, just saying. But
yeah,
he's 55. How, you know, Tekashi's probably fresh in his 20s or something.
Yeah.
Watch your lips. I'm telling you, that is bad news, man. And the way social media is nowadays, you know, Alpo, man, think about it. Ran this area that he was in right here in the 80s, early 90s. And then all of a sudden, you know, they don't have that kind of technology we have today back then. Word travels at a faster than ever nowadays. So I wouldn't.
Jones, what happens is some people, they do some like, you know, snitch, and then they feel comfortable after a while. Like in their skin, where they feel safe, I guess. Because how could you drive around like that?
Yeah. Got to.
So you have a guy like 6ix9ine, right, who did that for the rest of his life. He's got to watch his ass. Pause.
No, you got to, and that's a horrible life to live. G, can never be too cozy.
Yeah,
Can't ever
he murdered 14 people. This is what Sean says. That's a lot of people, big.
That's a lot of lives touched. A lot of family trees down the line. So like I said, grandson, son, daughter, anybody.
It could have been someone, a victim's family member that wasn't Rich Porter.
Yep. Because there's a lot of lives.
People think, oh, it has to do with Rich Porter. It has to do with Rich Porter. May not. May have to do with someone else.
1,000%.
You don't know who it has to do with.
Could be anybody.
Yeah, unless they find out. But everyone just think Rich Porter. I
mean, it could be anybody. There's so many ways.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Not just snitching. I'm talking. Yeah, you're talking about him maybe doing terrible stuff to people.
Yeah. Simple, crazy thing, the littlest thing, but look at the precision of those, man, going in that window.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You see, there it goes. He could be in Venezuela somewhere. Who knows? You never know.
Man, this is really shocking to me. What happened is almost like, almost ignorance. Going back to that area is what blows my mind. Just completely blows my mind. Because this guy was good at arithmetic, obviously. The numbers don't add up to go back to this part of the woods, man. This neck of the woods.
But he's been doing this, though. He's been spotted in Harlem in the past, man.
You're playing with fire. You're playing with heavy. Yeah. And if you play with fire long enough, you eat groceries long enough, you're going to get shit on. I mean, that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. That's crazy. I can't believe that, man. Why? Man.
Yeah, look, Alpo was spot. Look, I'll show you this right here. Look, we'll look over here. I'm just searching on YouTube. Alpo spotted. Look, watch this. Just search on YouTube 3 weeks ago. Alpo spotted, still being respected and greeted as a legend and this was 3 weeks ago. Let's see what else. Alpo spotted at Jim Jones' birthday party. This is 3 months ago. This right here. Let's see.
He was.
Jim Jones goes off at people claiming he was spotted at Alpo. Okay. See, New York Fashion Week, that's 2 weeks ago.
Look.
Alpo in Harlem on the block 1 year ago.
Yeah. Well, there's smoke there.
Spotted with security in the Bronx 3 years ago.
He was there.
Alpo spotted in Harlem, no fear. Let's see. So he's been walking around for years. We've seen as long as 3 years ago. This is the way to tell, really. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, he was there. He's obviously there. There's smoke, there's fire. There's too much of this. 1, 2, some grainy shit, cool. But stuff like this, he's there. Getting that spotlight, getting a little taste of that spotlight back in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind, they made a movie on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, the streets may not respect what his choice was, but Hollywood, they don't give a shit about that.
Glamorize the shit out of
like, oh, well, this guy's a big old, what he did. This guy is, got a story, and
how should be rolling, man? Rolling with those so many people smiling.
You gotta be with security all the time. It looks like he was driving all alone, clearly from the reports.
People smile in your face, buddy, especially at stuff like that. When you're somebody with that kind of stature. You're going out at these little shindigs like they're showing at some big hip hop galas, and it looks like Fashion Week. You're showing your face and shit.
So look how orchestrated those shots are. Was he may have been set up.
That That
his whole night may have been set up.
oh yeah.
It had like how does someone able to take him out like that when he's not out like that?
Somebody you know. Somebody
That's
you
what I'm
know.
saying.
Somebody you know. Yeah, he's leaving right now, G. Somebody you know.
Mm-hmm.
And for those high velocity joints like that to go through there and not that whole window not be shattered or anything, and not even there's not even another like hole anywhere on the vehicle, man. That's I've seen
the glass is it's going to be stronger there because of where it's at. It's near the frames of the window. You know what I'm saying? But still, they're so close together.
That's a precision shot, bro. Golly. That's insane to me, man. It's not insane how it looked. I mean, there's all types of innuendo.
It's not insane what happened.
No, that's not it. The part that blows my mind the most, me personally, is why would you put yourself back in that area, man? Why would you do that? I don't care how much attention you want, man. Damn. Go make a fake post or something. What the fuck?
Get a green screen.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're 55, man. What the fuck are you looking for?
It's 2021.
No, but you got to understand the lifestyle he's probably had. So he wants that, you know.
He's thirsty. He's thirsty for that. For some attention. Let me go back. Jimmy's
back. Or was this a situation where he's still alive?
There's so many ways.
This is not, once again, I'm not saying that's factual. I'm just entertaining this conversation.
There's so many ways, brother. This could, wow.
I want to see comments of how you guys feel about what happened. What do you think happened? I want to know what people think happened. This shit is crazy though. Yeah, I was so busy yesterday. I was dying to talk about this. Because this is a big deal, you know?
Yeah, Gilbert Garcia's in this same setup. He thinks setup what Gilbert does. Man, endless possibilities. Damn.
But he's been walking around the streets for so long. Why now?
Time and opportunity. Just waiting their turn.
Yeah, and sometimes you want to let the shit die, just
let him get comfortable.
Let him breathe for a while.
Let him get comfortable.
Where it's not so hot too.
Let him think everything's cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let him think everything's cool. Let him live for a little bit. We're gonna get him. Everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, it's super suspicious. It does hitting every nail right on the head. Suspicious. Which way? Left way, right way, backwards, forwards, who, what, when, where. There's a lot of ways.
Well, this shit is like all over the place suspicious. There's so much.
You're going to see a movie about this shit. I guarantee it. Man, that's hard to believe. That's what...
No, I understand that. But I'm saying, though, this shit is just an interesting conversation. Like,
this guy's a kingpin.
Yeah.
This guy's a kingpin.
But also someone who snitched and was still walking around where he was from, where the activity was going.
Holding his head high. Like,
like nothing. I'm out here Fashion Week. Bang. Good. You know?
That's good, Jimmy.
Let's do an interview. Oh, you want to do an interview with me in the red carpet?
Go over to the bodega I used to go at back in the day.
There's videos on YouTube of these guys, they're like, I think they're being talked to. They're like, someone's filming these dudes. I don't know if they're rappers or what was it. I haven't seen it in a little bit. But Alpo just pulls up on the side of the road. By a red light on the side. And it's like, they're like a few of the people in the back are looking and they're realizing like it's him. It looks like it. He's just chilling on his motorcycle with music blasting.
Retaining anonymity, flying under the radar, is not going back to your old stomping grounds where you used to be a celebrity. That is not.
Well, you said he was in witness protection.
That is correct.
That article, which is in the description. So what the F you think is going to happen? You go over there.
Protection, key word. You're in witness protection for a reason, you know. If they thought, if the people that put you in that program thought it was safe, they wouldn't put you in that program.
100%. Like, would this shit make no sense? Like, you wouldn't even be in the program.
Yeah.
So why are you in the program if you ain't?
You're in the program for a reason. You know what I'm saying? People don't go on a diet because they, you know what I'm saying? People go on a diet for a reason. You're in this program for a reason, G. You did this shit 30 years ago. They still got you in that program for a reason.
Yeah. You don't go strolling out, going to the clubs and all the shit, B. Like, come on, man.
There shouldn't be one YouTube video like that. This
shouldn't be even a photo, even a glance.
No, it should be what ifs. This is what we think he looked like 30 years from yesterday type shit. Nobody would have smoked this.
He even had a name change.
Yeah, it should be like Henry Hill. I mean,
I wonder if his name was changed while he was in witness protection and still living and still going to New York. I wonder if his wallet, imagine his wallet said like Frank Henry or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Johnny Schmuckatelli, you know what I'm saying? Something weird, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something John Williams. Just give him something simple, man. Fuck.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. That's what the fact that this happened doesn't, you know, I get it. The problem that bothers me is why come back to anywhere near that area? I wouldn't come east of the Mississippi. I wouldn't
go. I would be bumblefuck somewhere. Buddy, you know what I mean?
I would have I wouldn't even be in the country. I wouldn't be. It'd be a wrap, man. Oh my God.
He was such a street legend, I guess, in his mind. Maybe he just felt like, yo, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know?
That tells you that feeling of never. You know, you think that after being incarcerated, that would humble you, and that you would sharpen your senses, your you know what I'm saying, your common.
I seen a video where he literally talks about the whole shit, how it went down with him and Rich Porter.
So then why?
Like step-by-step shit.
Just
he's in the car driving, he's giving the step-by-step while they're going to the block, and
this is somebody that, in my opinion, in my watching, in my lifetime, that really likes attention, that really likes that spotlight, and obviously was thirsting to get some sort of love. Maybe he didn't like it in Montana or wherever he was.
He may have been like, yo, F it. If I go, I go, man. I can't live like this either.
Damn. There's so many things, you know, this could go. There's so many ways and so many directions you could go with this. This is absolutely, whoo, man, this is good stuff. Not good stuff as in the fact that somebody passed away, but good stuff as a good topic to talk about because it could go any direction.
Oh, people are celebrating this guy's gone. They celebrating like they knew him.
And I'm sure he touched people the wrong way, and I get that, but I don't like to, you know. I just wish he was smarter than the average bear. Obviously, he wasn't. So shit. Damn, man, what happened? I mean,
what happened is pure stupidity, or he's still fucking around, and this was their way of moving him out.
Then I start to think, as I'm sitting here talking, I'm starting to think, my mind's racing. My mind's just going. You know, don't you have any buddies? I mean, don't you have any friends? Be like, hey, man, you need to slow down a little bit. Like, hey, Jones, Delz, this is Delz. Jones, you need to slow down a little bit, G.
What is he doing driving at 3:30 in the morning by himself? That doesn't. But you have him during the broad daylight where you're searching for those videos before. If you didn't watch this show from the beginning, watch it from the beginning. We've seen all these spottings of him in the Bronx with security, him here with security. But he's driving in this truck, Texas license plates, at 3:30 in the morning in Harlem. That shit don't make no sense, B.
Blows my mind.
Any sense?
Not 3:30.
So he got security in the daytime, but he don't have them at night.
Hey, fellas, I'm
Driving
gonna go
in
out for a little stroll. That don't make no sense, G.
But they were saying in the reports that he was throwing out baggies, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe he was doing some funny shit out here, you know?
And before he crashed,
They said in the article clearly it was drugs that was thrown out
they
in the
said it
car?
was a brown substance. They can't
Okay.
confirm it, but that it was
Okay.
a brown substance, and he was pitching them out as the shots were firing before the car came to a stop, because of course he knew. But then at the same time, get back to what you were saying. 3:30 in the morning, you're allowed to drive by yourself. 3:30 in the morning, not 32. That doesn't make any sense.
Witness protection. Driving 3:30 in the morning, but you out there in the Bronx with security, in Harlem with security, but you're driving by yourself at 3:30 in the morning.
Don't make any sense as far as that goes, in my opinion, because how can you justify that 3:30 in the morning driving by yourself?
Well, it's cold in New York now. Windows are rolled up now.
Yeah, it's cold, G. In the morning, it's cold. It's cold in Ohio. It's cold in New York. I promise y'all that.
It's cold anywhere right now, unless you're in the West Coast, maybe, or Florida or some shit. Oh, no. What he's saying is throwing out the window's rolled up.
Ooh. There you go. More shit.
How you tossing bags if
there you go. And then you got to check. You got time to roll up the window. Oh shit! Wow, Sean, man. What? Delz, I can't call it, G. I have.
Yo, this shit is crazy. He said maybe the sunroof.
Yeah, that could be the case, Sean. That could absolutely be the case.
Yeah, but who's throwing shit out of the sunroof like that?
Yeah. Yo, let me get these juts over here. Oh my gosh.
It just don't even make no sense, man. You get shot 5 times. And you're saying that he was doing this activity after he got shot or before he got shot?
They said that after he got shot, before he came to his final stop, that it was pronounced that it was shown that video shows that he was throwing stuff out of his car out of the truck out the window at the time that had a brown substance. It shows here a video of the crime watched by a reporter depicts baggies that contain a brown substance strewn on the street, and about a dozen baggies were found on the street, spaced a few feet apart. And that it shows, was shot 5 times and killed, was throwing baggies of drugs out of his truck window as he tried to drive away from the scene, a police source said Monday. And that's in
the model didn't come with a sunroof, though. He said, "I'm just kidding."
Hey, I'm reading off the New York Post. I'm not making shit up.
No, he's saying, "Oh yeah, well this model doesn't have a sunroof, so where did he throw it from? He's trolling." He said the passenger window was rolled down. That's what Sir Kurt is saying. All right,
there you go. You guys, it's insane to think that this kind of thing happened because the guy came back to his stomping grounds where he did so much bad. You know what I'm saying? And people's lives are, you touch people's lives forever when you do the stuff that he did in the 80s and 90s. I mean, a lot of us in this chat are all 80s and 90s babies. So, if you think about it correctly, that's like our parents, you know what I'm saying, knew this cat. If your parents, think about the grudges you were holding if this guy touched one of your parents' lives. You're not going to forget that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to forget that. I certainly wouldn't. So there's all types of ways this could be. Oh, it's fascinating in the mystery of it all. That's what's so intriguing. The mystery.
That's why we're doing this video.
Yes, like which way did it go? Was it Mr. Plum? Was it Mr. Orange? It's like the movie Clue. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Was it the maid? I mean, wow, this is really some wild shit. It really is.
Yeah, I was dying to talk about this shit. I said,
I'm glad I was on here to hear it, man. Wow.
You didn't even know. I didn't even tell him that we were talking about this.
No, I'm bothered I didn't know because I try to stay on top of this type of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't even know. That's why I said, oh, when he didn't know, you didn't know. I said, we got to talk about this now because that's where you're going to get the first reaction.
So many avenues this could be. Again, it's the last time I say it. I know you guys are going to be, why would you go back? Why would you go back, man? I'm telling you guys, if I was Alpo in Cincinnati and I did what he did, I would never.
You would be gone.
Oh, never. You guys, never. I wouldn't even call, wouldn't text, wouldn't be like, hey man, pay phone, never. It'd be a wrap. New lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm renting out jet skis on the beach in Costa Rica for the rest of my life. I'm not.
It looked like he may have trusted the wrong person.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem when you do
That's
bad.
What it really looked like, bro.
Yep. It's somebody. And 90% of the time when something like this happens, I'd say 75% of the time, it's somebody you know. And if you put yourself out there and you've done as bad, more bad than good, then something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? The ghost of Harlem.
He said the ghost of Harlem did it.
Something bad's gonna happen, man. The law. That is wild. Damn. That's some wild ass shit, man.
I just can't believe there's not one photo of him.
Yeah, that's super
like with the face blurred out or something. Like that's the thing that's really questionable to me, B.
Yeah, there's too many outlets. There's some wild ass outlets out there that would post that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, man. Something like that goes down. There's photos of all the shit now.
Like, too many people have cameras and pictures. They don't even have the gurney or the stretcher being wheeled onto the end.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
There's nobody out there. There's not crowds. We're talking about New York effing city. There's not crowds and people pushing crowds away.
Know this.
Yeah, come on, man. Somebody falls in their ass off a head appeal. We got a video of it. You know what I mean? I'm afraid to walk outside in my underwear because my neighbors might have a camera.
Yeah. Grab a quick box or something, you finish.
Yeah, it's just in my drawers on the flipper.
Yeah.
My wife gives me shit for doing that type of stuff. But everybody's got a camera. We're talking about New York City. I mean, the city
that cameras everywhere in New York, bro.
The city that never
everywhere. Storefronts.
On the top of
the police places.
Yeah. We watched, bro. They show those like those violence in New York City. They got the video surveillance cameras on the damn corners and shit on the street.
Everywhere.
You gotta be shitting me.
But I'm just saying, I'm just shocked that there's no actual photo of
that's mind blowing. In today's day and age, bullshit. No way. There's got to be something.
Sean is also saying a civilian with that type of firepower.
And in today's day and age, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, in this day and age, man, mother effers got crazy shit.
That don't surprise me, Sean. It don't surprise you either. Yeah. You know that. I know you know that, Sean. No way. In today's day and age, no way. You can find whatever you want. But that is good. But you still have to know how to use it too. And that is precision right there. But wow. The fact that there's no picture of him being carried out. There's no any kind of blood or any kind of anything. There's not another scratch on the car except for the front where he crashed it. So there's
G Walls is saying that he says, bro, it was a regular 40 cal. He said,
bullshit. If it wasn't, that guy's got a hell of a shot, and that's a hell of a window.
That is a hell of a window.
That's a hell of a window.
You know what I'm saying?
But that guy's a monster duck hunt, whoever let that off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's no way.
I just don't know how that window is the way it is.
That and I want to know why we don't have any kind of picture. Nothing. Not even from like Johnny Joe on the street. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe in the city that never sleeps. It's hard to believe. That's hard to believe, bro. And let's the Men in Black came in. And it just gave me that light. Gave me that light. You won't remember any of this. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with that light for the Men in Black. That's the only. Wow.
Y'all, I'm gonna do last call. If y'all wanna hold it down, we'll go a little longer. Send them donos. If not, we're gonna break up out of here, man. Definitely just wanted to talk about this because it's historic shit right here, B. You know, we listen to hip hop. We've heard about all this shit for so many years.
Yeah.
You know, we watched the movies. We've heard so much about this shit for so many years.
A lot of people are based on it. A lot of characters are based on this cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn. There's more than meets the eye with this, I think. More than meets the eye. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. What do you think, G? Seriously, more to it?
He says, what does he say? It's a surveillance video. They just ain't put it out yet.
Oh, it's got to be.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. That we were reading the reports about that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, there's no photos. It's just weird. No photos of him in the ambulance. None of that.
You know? Normally, even the worst photos get, somehow find their way up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a price. Some way they find their way up. And whew, that is just super crazy thoughts. We live in a crazy world, and it gets crazier and crazier every day. You know what I'm saying? So, but
yeah, that like button. Shout out to Shannon for coming through here. Shannon, watch the video we did on the sneaker round tonight. Tonight. You'll enjoy it a lot. We had a collector from someone who collects a lot of Funko and all that.
That was a great interview. Great interview. I look forward to next.
We need to get Shannon as a guest one of these
times. Oh yeah, got to. It was super fantastic, and I've really appreciated and enjoyed all the content you've been putting on the Sneaker Act as well as the Delz show over the last couple weeks, man. There's been different content, something for everybody, and I can tell you've been working overtime. Good looks, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. No doubt, cuz. Shit.
Yeah. I've been trying, man.
I personally appreciate it, man. Yo, but damn, I can't get over this shit, man.
Yeah, you shocked.
I am shook, man. Damn. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. It just there's a lot.
There was no photos because they didn't know who he was at the time.
Kurt, respectfully, Sir Kurt, bullshit. This guy, you're talking about NYC, and this guy was a legend in this area where he was at. So and there's too many in today's day and age, fellas. Even when there's just a minor, like a scratch and dent kind of accident, pictures are taken. Somebody stops. This is an opportunity.
Pictures are taken for something like this. Doesn't matter if they knew who he was or not.
Yeah.
People taking pictures.
Yes.
Even if it was Joe Schmo down the block that was, just a regular person that didn't have no story to him. People taking pictures.
There's ambulance chasers still. People still getting paid to follow those ambulances and get that scoop, get that, all that stuff. It's true. And you're living in one of the media capitals of the world, in New York City. The city that doesn't sleep. Somebody's out there, man. I'm telling you. Wow. Yeah, there's more to it. And I look forward to following up on this, the part 2.
Yeah. We just wanted to have this discussion because it's an interesting story.
I'm glad we had it. Real talk, man, because this is the first time I heard about it. Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I've been stupid busy, B. So when I was surprised I didn't hear you guys talk about it. Or
I would have let that off. I would have let that off right away. I'm surprised I didn't know about it. Damn. I'd be on that shit. Damn.
Yeah, I seen it trended on Twitter yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this guy trending for?"
Yeah, that shit.
And then when I seen it, I just seen so many people celebrating on Twitter. It's funny, man. It's just funny, man, how people are they celebrate it like they like everyone's a street dude and everyone's just so I'm not saying that I'm not happy or I'm happy. I'm emotionless over this shit. I don't know the guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking. We just talking about this story here. I don't, but it's just like all I see on social media is so much joy. Like all these guys were connected to this, what these guys did, and it's so everyone wants to be a street dude. Like
Yeah.
everyone wants, like you see Twitter, and that's the thing. Like social media, like everyone wants to be the street dude. You know what I mean? Everyone plays the street dude on the YouTube chats and the comments and all of that shit. You know, on the Instagram. It's like it's just weird to me how people like are so like. I understand cracking jokes like saying, "Oh, they finally got him" or "got him," you know, like shit like that. Because the guy was running around like as a snitch for so long, and
Yeah.
he's been spotted all over New York. But then I see people that are like so like happy, like, "Yo, that's great," you know, fuck that snitch and this and that, and I'm just like,
Yo, man.
but you fucking will probably work at FedEx, B. You're not a street dude. Like, why are you know what I mean? It's just weird.
Everybody wants to be a gangster until it
You
comes
work,
out
you,
to
and
gangster.
no disrespect to FedEx. I'm just saying, like, you a pedestrian. That's what I'm trying to get
man.
at.
Telling you, G. I've seen it a million
It's
times.
so weird to me. Like, it's super weird.
Crazy.
Like the non-street dudes, they're just like so excited about this shit.
That's
I just find it fascinating about the fucking story. Like the story's crazy.
Yeah,
the images are crazy. The him being out at 3:30 in the morning with no security, but he's out in broad daylight with security in the Bronx. Like,
yeah.
you know, he may have been coming back from a shorty's crib, and then this could have happened. You know, and that's what that's what we were talking about earlier, and that's definitely a possibility. 360. That could be a possibility because it seems very orchestrated, where it was time for him to go, and you know they were transporting him. They had to set up a situation.
That, and you know, co-sign what Delz said. Everybody wants to be a gangster because come time to do gangster shit. And I'm telling you, man, and the same people that want to be those gangsters, the same one praising, oh, they got them, this and that. Nah, man, there's rules.
That window looks straight out of a Hollywood movie, B.
Yep. There's good. Part 2's got to come out.
That shit is so clean. Too clean.
There's so many in the windows, man. There's so many little pieces that put together for this puzzle. That's what makes it. That's why I don't want to come off like I'm happy, and I'm fascinated by this whole story because it's really like mysterious. It's really like mind-boggling. And I've said that before, but it is. It's really like, man, I'm looking here. I want to see the surveillance. Like I want to dig some shit up. And
I ain't digging up shit. I'm done with this shit. You can do that. I'm done with this. If we find out more stories, then that's fine. We run off of the stories, but I ain't getting too deep with it.
Nah, you definitely don't want to get too deep. So all of a sudden you get a knock. You know what I mean?
I'm done with this shit after the knock.
Shit. I'll probably follow that sentiment then. There's
a photo of him right before it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying though, I just can't believe there's no photo of after this happened with him on the ground or in the car.
Agreed.
It's weird to me.
Super dumb odd, bro. Super crazy odd. And that's what's so intriguing about this whole thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No ambulance photos, nothing. This New York City, guys. This is not freaking, some fucking whatever, like the Boondocks or something. You know what I mean?
New York City.
This ain't Scarsdale, New York. This is Harlem, New York. St. Greenberg, New York. You know,
Greenberg or Scarsdale, fellas. We're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the city that never sleeps.
Hartsdale, Ardsley. This is effing Harlem, bro. You know what I mean?
Somebody.
I was in New York for 35 years of my effing life, B. Like, and this day and age with the cameras and the photos and shit.
Don't
it's a little weird, man.
Little odd, ain't it? I tell you what, man, it's crazy. So, man, I went to Walmart today. It's Christmas. They got Christmas songs playing.
Oh, the music's playing now?
Oh, yeah. Two stores.
They probably start November 1st, right?
Music's playing.
I haven't heard the music yet, but I've seen the trees and everything, B.
Music was playing.
The trees have been up for a while, though.
Yeah, they turned the garden area into a North Pole. They turned the outdoor area into the North Pole like last week. They got like one shelf. You go over there, they got one shelf with a couple Thanksgiving napkins, a couple Thanksgiving like paper plates. You know what I'm saying? They got one section next to like some school supplies. Like, little Thanksgiving shit.
They're trying to get that Christmas money, man.
That's all it's about.
Early.
People just don't put any love on Thanksgiving, man. I'm telling you.
What do you want? You want Thanksgiving decorations, huh? What do you want?
Nah.
Blow up turkeys in front of people's yards? What do you want people to knock on the doors? Happy Halloween! Here's a turkey leg and a fucking wing. What do you want for Thanksgiving? You love Thanksgiving so much. It's the funniest thing ever.
I want to be thankful for Thanksgiving, Joe. I want us to be thankful for the times that we all get to spend with family.
I feel you.
I like that.
I was telling you, man, Halloween's a really weird holiday. If you think
I agree with everything you said.
People just walk into strangers' houses and banging on the door, trick or treat.
I laughed when you were saying that shit.
And they give you a piece of candy. You just go around walking around, getting exercise, but then at the same time, you're going to eat all that shitty stuff after. It's the weirdest thing ever, B. It's like... It's so strange. I love it though. I love Halloween. Halloween's fun, man.
Shouldn't we go door to door? Christmas instead of Halloween.
You think Christmas you go door to door? See, they messed us up with this. You imagine Christmas? You got to actually possibly get something like good on Christmas by everyone in your neighborhood. Motherfuckers can't afford that though. That's the thing. My neighborhood. I swear, man, they like people that don't live in my neighborhood, they park in the pool area. It's like filled. We have a parking lot just for people, to drive to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. It's like lines of people lining up to go into my neighborhood.
They came out. They all came out, huh?
Yeah. Because I'm in a little community, Yeah. And it's crazy. Everyone, man. I said, man, after this shit, I left the bowl right in the front.
No, you didn't.
Take that shit. I'm done.
Dump that shit in there. Leave it.
Like hundreds of people, bro. That I know. I'm like, I don't know any of y'all. Like, I'm not staying out here. I don't mind you getting the candy. Go ahead, but you gonna grab it yourself, and you don't even need to tell me trick or treat.
Take the fucking candy.
Because I buy more than enough candy. We buy way too much candy. That's one thing. I'm not gonna be that piece of shit that ran out of candy because he's too cheap to buy another bag. You bought one bag. Oh, sorry, we ran out.
We ran out. You bought one bag of fun size bars. You know what I'm saying? God. Not to mention you opened them the night before for yourself, so you got like 10. My neighborhood fleeces me for like damn near $250, $500 a year on Halloween, man.
That's what I'm saying. 360. I want you to watch this from the beginning, man, because it's like it's a little weird, man.
The precision on those shots, that's got to be a high velocity round, no questions asked.
It's a little strange, bro.
That's the walk up, bip bip bip. No.
Who knows, man? He could be hanging out somewhere right now. Is he alive? That's the question. Is this them transporting him out of here? Was his life endangered and it was time for him to be, for them to transport him out of here and make people think he was gone? Not saying this is factual. We're just having a conversation here.
Great story, man. That's
reports have said that he is deceased. That's what's the facts. Well, from reports. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. If you know, then you know.
It's crazy, bro. There's so many ways this can be right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is a mystery, bro.
There it is, buddy. This could be a movie, a book, something coming soon. Next 10 years,
I
guaranteed.
just can't believe, like, when I heard the news, I was like, man, now? Like, he's
Right?
been walking around fucking, like, chilling.
Always.
They caught him right on Halloween, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, see? Sean's got his Nancy Drew cap on and shit. He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Shit. Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I don't know the guy. I don't mean to be grim, but if I don't know you, then I don't know you. It's whatever.
Dust in the wind.
Like, plenty of people die every fucking day,
Yeah.
Not to be dark, but, this is just a very weird story. Unusual.
Yeah, that's what's the best. That's the oddest part about this is the unusualness of it and how many directions it can go, in my opinion. Unfortunate too. You play with fire long enough, you're gonna get burnt, man. Enough said. I mean, that's damn though, man. That's some wild shit, man, in my opinion. Wow, man. I'll tell you what, man. Great interview earlier, man. I suggest anybody, if you didn't watch it, you go over there.
If you're into collectibles and stuff like that, definitely watch that interview. I know we can get a lot of people watching this from all different walks of life. Definitely check out the Sneaker Addict on YouTube.
Yes.
That's the the flagship show, and then this one right here, we just shoot the shit and do whatever we want in here. Yeah, definitely wanted to talk about this today because it's a story. And if you guys ever have anything that you would like me to talk about, my social media is down below. Jones is infamous, Mr. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Tweet me. Don't DM me, please. I don't like the DMs. It's overwhelming. There's too many DMs. Unless that's to do with some money. Don't DM me, please. Just publicly tell me, yo, you should talk about this shit. And if you'd like to donate to the show, you see up top, we got the Cash App and the PayPal.me/DJ Delz. You want to buy me a brew or something, I'd appreciate it. G Wall says, I'm from the Bronx, but be in Harlem. Be tuned in with the streets. Okay. A lot of people I work with every day are dead now. I think about them every day.
Yeah.
Wow. Still. Bundy, what up, man? Where you been, bro?
Bundy's.
Shout out to everyone. And make sure to watch the sneaker battle we did. The Halloween sneaker battle was effing crazy.
Yes, it was.
The Halloween sneaker battle was crazy. Should be in the chat. It really should be. It should be in the description. Y'all need to watch that. That was nuts.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put it in the chat right now, and it'll be pinned in the description right after this video because that's a must watch. You went to sneakers. It was crazy. Sneaker battle. That was amazing. It's in the chat right now. You watch that. You're gonna need to watch that. He says they killed a legendary rat. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we're just gonna talk about the same shit over and over again. I don't feel like leaving, but we talked about it all. I don't think there's anything more to talk about at all with this until we find out more information. So
yeah, pretty much, man.
We'll talk to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Love, guys. Love, all right? And be good people out there, all right?
Damn it.
It's not cool to be in the streets. Be good people, all right? For real. It's not. Love.